Ex-Drake emerges behind the CP0 agent Guernica, stabbing him from behind. As blood spills from his mouth, Guernica questions why Drake is interfering, to which Drake responds that he follows his own sense of justice. With admiration, Guernica admits his envy before using Shagan to break free, slashing Drake's throat in the process. In the Flower Capital, the people send their wishes skyward, releasing sky lanterns filled with hope. Meanwhile, on the rooftop of Onigashima, Luffy relentlessly pummels Kaidou with his attacks. Each time Kaidou attempts to block, he is struck in 3 more vulnerable spots. Acknowledging the pain caused by Luffy's blows, Kaidou marvels at how Luffy can effortlessly alter the trajectory of his punches. Driven to frustration by Kaidou's drunken state, Luffy confronts him, and Kaidou responds by transforming into his full dragon form, activating Nusubito Jogo mode. Seizing his chance, Kaidou bites and swallows Luffy before soaring into the sky. As he reaches a high altitude, Kaidou opens his mouth, intending to let Luffy fall while simultaneously unleashing his devastating bolo breath, which tears through the island and propels Luffy downwards. Miraculously, Luffy manages to evade the blast and transforms into Boundman to ascend rapidly toward Kaidou. Determined and aware of the urgency, Luffy announces that Gear 4 will be his final trump card, wasting no more time in his quest to defeat Kaidou. He boldly declares to Kaidou that the people of Wano will continue to suffer hunger and thirst as long as Kaidou remains in power. With that, Luffy prepares to unleash his ultimate attack, Gomu Gomu no Overkong Gun. In response, Kaidou expresses his belief that the people of Wano are weak and accustomed to defeat, dismissing the samurai as losers who would willingly sacrifice themselves for honor. Luffy counters, asserting the strength of the samurai, but Kaidou remains steadfast in his perspective. As he readies another bolo breath, Luffy strikes first, causing Kaidou's attack to misfire and crash into the ground. Undeterred, Luffy charges at Kaidou once more, but Kaidou swiftly retaliates, landing a devastating blow with Horai Haka that sends Luffy crashing. Steam billows from Luffy's mouth, but he resolutely pushes through the pain. Kaidou enters his Satsuriku Jogo mode, and the two clash again with Gomu Gomu no Overkong Gun and Horai Haka. At that moment, Guernica arrives and grasps Luffy's arm, employing Tekai to restrain him. Despite spotting Guernica, Kaidou is unable to halt his attack on Luffy, triggering a flashback to the time when Oden was distracted by Kurozumi Higurashi during their fateful confrontation, a haunting expression of horror etched upon Kaidou's face.